Welcome back, everybody. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the deck that goes to my ride mower. Now, we're going to be spray painting the top of the deck black, and once the paint dries, then we're going to install two belts on this deck. Now, one belt is old, but is still in condition. Then we're going to go from there. All right, so I went to Walmart the other day and got Rust-Oleum 2x ultra coverage paint plus primer flat. All right, so we're gonna spray paint. And I also got a fan behind me and also the garage door opened up probably a little over a quarter of the way for ventilation. And hopefully I'll have enough to do this deck. All right, let me go over here. Spray. Here's what it looks like. All covered up, all nice. All nice, all covered up. So now what I got to do is have to wait till this deck completely dries. And when it does, then I can go ahead and install the two belts. All right, so while we're waiting for the paint on that deck to dry, we're going to be sharpening up these three blades. So I got my gloves and got my ear protection. All right, so we're going to be sharpening up this end opposite of this end on each one of these three. So I'm going to be using small grinding wheel, which just should be good enough to grind all these down, or grind them all up to sharpen them up. Got my guard on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip you guys over here. Sorry about the flip. All right, like. Just like that. All right, here we go. Oh. There we go. Like this. All right, so now that these are all sharpened up, yeah, all sharpened up like that. Whoop. Like that. Yep, all good. I'm going to show you all, just so you all can see. All right. Now, all I have to do is still wait till that deck dries. Then all we have to do is install the two belts and install the three blades. Go from there. All right, everybody. The deck pretty much dry. Still a little tacky in some different areas. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna install the two belts on top of the deck. So let me show you. All right, so this is the small belt, which goes from here, under here, and goes on the bottom pulley here, and this one right here, which is the new belt, which it's have to unwind it, and then the net goes basically on this first pulley where my finger is, goes up and around, hooks here, goes in between this little bar, that little round bar here that stood up, goes on here, and it basically goes over here to the it's over here to be hooked up to the motor. All right, so let's put this belt directly underneath here. So it's like this. Move this bar right there. Drop that down like that. That's in there. All right. Then this pulley here comes towards me. And then this gets dropped right like that. Now all I have to do is this metal plate right here that looks like an L shape. All this has to be done has to be bent. This top piece here has to be bent a little bit more flatter, so that way when the deck engages, this belt right here doesn't accidentally come flying off. So this is it's like a guard. So this just got to be bent down. All right, now we're going to install the larger belt. Okay, so how I do that is there is a metal bar coming up, and this right here. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh. Trying to do it without making a bigger mess, right like that. All right, so there's a tab here. So what I do is I put my finger like this, move that. All right, drop this down. Now, this side of the belt is like a V. So it goes on a slant, so V, and this side's a flat side. All right, so this gets popped right here. Now, what I need to do is bring this belt right here. All right, bring this belt over like this, and then this is a pulley, and right where my fingers at right here is flat, and the flat side of the belt has to go against the flat side of the pulley. All right, so just like this, a flat side. There is a metal tab here where my fingers tapping, and there's a metal tab here. Okay, so this belt's got to go in between just like that, which just pops in. Same thing here, pops in like that. And now what I do is I take, now this is the top of the spindle. All right, now right where my finger is, it's like a V shape. V shape, right where my two fingers are tapping, that's V shape. There's also a metal, like a metal rod sticking up. So it's got to go between the metal rod and that. And then right there, move it away a little bit more so y'all can see it. Right there, just like that. Okay, where my finger is. Let me see if I can get a better shot for you. Okay, this right here, right my finger's tapping, is flat. Side of this belt right here, this is the flat part, right where my finger, where my thumbs, okay, rubbing right here. This is the flat part, goes on to the inside of this flat. And then this right here is a V-shaped. All right, let me shape it. So I don't know if you can see that. That's V-shaped right there. So the V shape of the belt goes right there. Now, just to let you all know that if anybody watches video and and you need the belts removed, installed, whatever it is, at least this video will help you. Also, that I took a picture, if you can see that, took a picture right on my phone right there. Okay, is a picture reference of how the belts go on. Now, I do know how the belts go on, but I wanted to take a picture of it just to make sure that nothing goes wrong, because and I gauge a deck, I'm hoping nothing will go wrong. Okay, so I just want to let everybody know that I do copy off a guide just for my safety. Whoops, sorry, my speaker here. Just for my safety, so that way if anybody does this, you will not get hurt. Or flip the deck the other way around. So this right here will be touching the ground. The top will be touching the ground. Then I can go ahead and install the 3 blades. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to install the blades. All right, so the blade hardware. Okay, and this says, you see that ground left, which is, so this part, this side of the blade hits the grass, and it's left. Ground center, again, this side touched the grass, center, and this side here, ground, but there, I hope you can see that. Okay, ground right there with right, which is this way. Now, it doesn't make a difference what order these belts go on, as long as they're labeled ground, left, center, right. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start on this side. All right, so ground right goes right over here. All right, now before, okay, now set this right here. Now right here, now there is a, I guess what you call it, like a lip right around here. Okay, so this is the washer. Okay, this is a lip right where my finger's tapping. All right, that this fits just like that on. Okay. All right. Now we're going to install the hardware. So we have a nut. We have a small washer. We have a bigger washer. Now, as far as I know, there's only one side to this washer. So this side here gets face down. This side of the washer gets faced up. But again, like I said, I don't think it makes a difference. Okay, well, there is a little bit. Okay, this side right here is beveled just a little bit. It's got like a slight wall around here. So this gets put right there. Small washer. And the nut. Okay, without dropping it here. Like that. Tighten it down. Just so that when the nut stops, I stop. Okay, that was not done. Same thing goes to this. Right, like that. Big washer, small washer, nut. Like this. That. And now this one right here. So I just put right there like that. Big washer, small washer, and the nut is put, okay, again, without me throwing it. Okay, just like this, and tighten it down, just like that. Now we have to tighten up all 3 of these nuts by 70 foot-pounds. Now I looked online, because I wasn't exactly sure how many foot-pounds to tighten each nut. So when I looked down, it was between 7 to 80. So I'm going to do 70 foot-pounds on each one of the nuts to tighten them up. All right, this is a kit that I got from Harbor Freight Tools. It's called, I guess it's Quinn, like Quinn. All right, so open it up. This is it's a digital torque wrench. All right. It says Quinn there. It has your minus, your plus, PT, and the power button and the M for, I guess, memory. So what now I already got this thing set. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the gloves off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit power. Okay. It says trace. Trace. Okay, now it says 0.00. So I already got it set to 70 foot-pounds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 70 foot-pounds again. So I'm going to hold on to the plus sign. Hope you can all see that. Wait till it hits 70 foot-pounds. Just so y'all can see. And so all I have to do is minus it, go back it up. Oh wait, no, 70, that's right, 70. So I have to hit it again, my bad. All right, 69, and a couple more, and 70. Now all I have to do is hit memory, and now it's locked in memory. All right. So now I take my attachment, okay, and I basically put this attachment right there. Put my ratchet on. Now this is a size 7/8. So if you can see that right there, 7/8. Okay, for these nuts, I put this out like that, and there's a little light in here, a little, yeah, like a little clear little dab light, whatever it's called, and I believe it's red. And when it hits when I set this at, it goes to green, which means I stop. So let me put my glove on. All right, so now I'm going to try to set you all right here so you all can see. All right, so now I'm going to do first. Now I got my glove on. Okay, now it's too late to use the impact wrench because it's like past 10 o'clock. So I'm going to end up doing this. All right, so now I'm going to do is I'm going to just tighten this up like I'm doing here. And I notice it's starting to get tighter and tighter. Tighter. Tighter and tighter and tighter. And okay, so let me turn around this way so y'all can see it. It's kind of hard to see it, so let me try to reposition this. All right, so hopefully I got you on a different level. All right, so right where my fingers tapping is that light. Watch what happens. Now they're all tightened up to 70 foot-pounds. What I have to do is I have to take the tape off each and every one of these label things here, so that way see if I can take it off. There we go. So that one's done, and those three are done. All right, everybody, the deck is 100% done. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. See you on the next video. Bye.